All right, guys, welcome to ESO Daily. Mystic Raven here. Okay, so I'm on my PC on ESO today. So I'm going to be doing a live stream from this platform. The reason I'm going to be doing a stream today, really interesting news. If you guys are aware of MMORPG.com, they actually did an interview with Brian Wheeler about the upcoming Battlegrounds. Some kind of good information in there, and I would suggest everybody just go check it out. So it has been officially announced that there will be Battleground PvP sets coming out and different medals that players can earn for each Battleground. Capture the flag, team deathmatch, so on and so forth. There's going to be a new styles. They haven't released what the styles are going to look like for that, so it's kind of interesting. But I definitely wanted to post on this because the biggest thing I've been doing this week is trying to give you guys a heads up of what Battlegrounds are, what they're about, how does that work. And I really want to, I'm a big BGer myself. That's, kind of everything that I went back from is PvP. And what Elder Scrolls is offering in Battlegrounds is pretty gnarly. So they're going to have different queue systems. And you actually can queue in as a single player or a pre-made team. Now, this to me is going to be good, and there's going to be pros and cons to this, guys. Because what's going to work is if you're a solo player and you queue in, you don't have to worry about getting, pwned by a bunch of pre-mates. So I think that's really cool. They're going to try to match up the players accordingly to their queue type. And I don't know, but if you queue in as a team, the system's going to recognize that you're a team. So you're not going to have a tactical advantage over non-team, non-composed teams. And I think that's a really good adjustment. That's something that really needed to be addressed because, there is, for a solo player, that is going to be that's a huge, huge deal. Right, guys? I mean, it's pretty big. So, looks like I still have some dailies from whatever. But I'm just going to queue a random. I'm still working on my CP and this platform. But it's going to be really good here, guys, considering that, he's winning tournaments by the end of the year. Brian's talking about winning tournaments at the end of the year for Battlegrounds, talking about DLC Battlegrounds. So if you don't have Morrowind, is it going to become the question whether or not you're going to even be able to play a Battleground if you don't have Morrowind? It's kind of open in the air from my interpretation of what's going to be occurring. But Brian definitely put in a lot of information for MMORPG.com, the interview. So go over there and check it out. Excuse me. But yeah, guys, pretty awesome information. Now, here's going to be my opinion. So I already told you guys there was going to be new PvP sets. So I told you, please do not try to come up with theory crafting at this moment. It's almost pointless because I knew they're going to come out with PvP sets. That's going to dramatically affect your build. So you're going to be able to pair, mix and match those PvP sets with world sets and dungeon sets. That's going to be the advantage in Elder Scrolls, guys. That's what's going to give your build unique diversity in Battlegrounds. So even if you have two Templars wearing the same primary set, their secondary set is going to dramatically, diversify their builds and their function in Battlegrounds. Excuse me. Again. So once again, man, this is all really good stuff, man. This is great. This is from a person who loves PvPing. You couldn't ask for any better. This is so great, such good news, and I'm really happy to hear that they're going to allow players to form teams, let them go in there, compete against other pre-made teams, give it a lot more competition. I'm probably still not going to go with pre-made because those queue timers are usually pretty long. That's going to affect your leaderboard scores, so that's a whole thing that I'm hoping that that ZOS addresses, with the leaderboards. Is there going to be a separate bracket for those pre-made teams? And I'm hoping they do that because, it kind of would be a little, disappointing that you have a really good win ratio, but you're not getting leaderboard scores because your queue timers are a lot slower versus the single player. And that's why I like being a single player in Battlegrounds. I'm able to get a lot faster queue times. So this makes my PvP and my leaderboard objectives a lot stronger. Now, whether or not I'll be playing on the PC here. Now, as you guys can see, I am on the PC because I have my little mini map on the right side. PlayStation doesn't have that. So a lot different. Some of the graphics are a little different too, but I'm looking really forward to it, man. So if you are a huge person wanting to know about Battlegrounds for Morrowind, what's occurring, what's going on, go to mmorpg.com. Go look at what Brian is, giving them. It's a little vague, but at the same time, it's very, very specific how he's laid it out, how they've laid out the separation between Cyrodiil and Battlegrounds. So once again, guys, I'm really looking forward to this. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. If you have any questions or comments, post below. Once again and always, this is Mystic Raven. This is ESO Daily. Thank you for watching. And once again and always, have a nice day.